Willkommen zurück zu Terminator Resistance, meine Yahudis, und ja, das Video haben wir ja schon gesehen. Das überspringe ich jetzt einfach mal. Ich dachte eigentlich, es wäre jetzt schon zu Ende, weil die alle gestorben sind. Aber es geht ja noch weiter. Das ist gut. Vor allem mit diesem Gewehr.
Jacob Rivers, DN 46890. Anyone out there? Skynet got to them.
Was ist das denn jetzt? Habe ich irgendwas übersehen? Gut.
If anyone's hearing this, please respond. Is anyone else out there? God damn it.
Keiner da.
Look, we got one.
He's wearing a resistance uniform.
Who did you kill to get that, you filthy machine?
No, no! Wait, he's human!
Vollidioten.
Sorry about that, Sergeant. The infiltrators took some of our key positions, so we're extra cautious. If we'd known that you were joining us in the North Division, that would have never happened.
You know who I am.
We all do, Sergeant Rivers. John Connor told us about you. He said you'd come and bring those coordinates.
How did he know I'd have them?
That you'll have to ask him yourself. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Es sind ja nicht mehr viele übrig geblieben, ne?
He's the only survivor from Baron's division.
That's him, the one Connor's been talking about.
Sergeant.
Commander.
Sergeant Rivers, I've been expecting you. I took the liberty of collecting the Central Corps' coordinates you brought us. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. Are we preparing to attack the core?
I've sent a unit to do that. We're getting ready to strike the time displacement equipment. Very soon Skynet will realize that they're losing this war, so they'll try to send infiltrators back in time to prevent that from happening.
Do we stand a chance?
Thanks to the security codes that Mac provided, we've been able to seize control of an HK tank for the first time. It should give us the advantage against Skynet's defense grid. We'll smash it once and for all. I understand that all this might be confusing to you, so if you have any questions, now's the time to ask them.
Who is the stranger?
In one alternative future, we reached the time displacement equipment and sent our soldiers back in time. Like always, the mission was to assure the safety of the people Skynet marked for termination. One of whom was you. Knowing the importance of your mission, many volunteered to go back. So I took it upon myself to choose a protector from among them. And the one I chose was you. You are the one you call stranger.
How did you know that the central core wasn't at the observatory?
Understanding the changing nature of time travel made me anticipate the most unexpected events. So when I learned from a mutual friend of ours that a Terminator was sent back to our time, I suspected the future I was told would change.
What do you mean?
When that infiltrator connected to Skynet, it warned them about the attack on the observatory. They had to move the central core, otherwise they would lose again. Unfortunately, the intel we received came at a cost. But if there was any other way, I would have taken it gladly.
Why am I targeted for termination?
You're the one who discovered the true location of the central core. You're the messenger of the intel that could lead to Skynet's downfall. I'm sure you'll figure out the rest when the time comes. But right now, I want you to get ready. Tonight, soldier, we stop Skynet. The 124 are on their way to the central core.
Then we better get ready.
Take whatever you need, Sergeant.
Oh, schön. So, was könnte ich hier jetzt? Ah, noch eine Fähigkeit. Sprengstoff 2. Die Waffe war richtig scheiße, das weiß ich noch. Was habe ich denn hier noch? Das ist einmal wieder die gleiche. Also einmal die gleiche wieder bekommen. Und eine Sniper. Ne, die Minigun. Oh ja, die rüsten wir mal auf. Scheiße. Wie soll ich denn die jetzt großartig aufrüsten? Ja. Ich überlege mal kurz. Also die geht nicht ganz links. Vielleicht wenn ich die in die Mitte packe. Ja, auch nicht. Wenn ich die in die Mitte packe, dann nee. Was ist das denn? Feuerrad. Schaden plus das. Was will ich die? Feuerrate noch? Hey, das passt sogar. Super. Sehr schön. Gut. Aktivieren. So, also so einen Raketenwerfer brauche ich auf jeden Fall noch. Die hier jetzt nicht unbedingt. Kann ich nichts halt verticken mehr. Ja, offensichtlich nicht. Wie immer soll ich das dann machen? Gibt es auch keine Kiste oder so, wo ich alles verstauen könnte. Nope. So eine Laserfalle, die brauche ich doch nicht. Also nicht mit meinem Spielstil. Aber die könnte ich gut gebrauchen. Komm, 17 Stück. Bitte schon. Nochmal 14. Obwohl ich glaube ich über 1000 hatte. Und davon noch eine. So. Wisst ihr was? Die restlichen Waffen schmeiße ich dann weg. Die hier. Die Sniper. Und die. Chips. Na gut. Da haben wir so richtig heftige Knarren weggeschmissen. So. Kann losgehen.
Sergeant Rivers, it's time. I want you to take a team of my soldiers and fight your way to Skynet's defense grid. We have to destroy those turrets to get to the CDC. But don't worry. We'll provide the support. It's in your hands now, Rivers. Follow me.
Commander?
Commander.
The defense grid. I see it.
Scheiße!
Watch the flanks!
Drones! There's more of them!
Wo denn?
Commander, first sector is secured.
All right, Rivers. Continue the offensive. We're preparing to send in the tank.
Watch out!
Was zum Teufel? Ey! So eine Scheiße, Mann.
Watch out!
Zero in on that T-47!
Scheiße.
Another sector cleared.
That's good to hear, Sergeant. The HK tank just went online. You've got to keep...
Ariel! Down it! Perfect timing! T-47 ahead!
2 of them!
Sergeant, I got a visual on the defense grid turrets.
Commander, the defense grid is active. We can't go through. No way, no how.
HK tank is on its way. Hold your position.
Ariel! Sergeant, we need backup!
Hang in there!
Watch out for that defense grid!
Pull back! Pull back!
Geht doch.
The defense grid is smashed!
Rivers, status.
We breached the defense grid, Commander.
Good. That HK will accompany you.
Check your fire! That tank is ours!
Ja, Munition müsste mit. Also das Soundtrack ist schon nicht schlecht. Original halt, ne? Ja, okay, voll die Verschwendung gerade gewesen.
Push forward!
Rivers, I just received intel from the 124th. They've located the central core. It was at the coordinates you gave. They'll strike soon. Continue with the offensive.
Ach du Scheiße. Scheiß Drecksteil.
Rivers, we've just got a reading that Skynet's trying to activate time displacement equipment. They know they're going to lose this war. You need to hurry.
Everyone, on me!
This is it! That's the lab that keeps the time displacement thing!
Spread out!
TDE just went online. I repeat, TDE just went online. Rivers, there's no stopping now.
Silverfish! Take cover!
It's happening. Skynet's starting to send Terminators back.
Suppressive fire!
First Terminator just went through.
Also die Effekte sind echt nicht schlecht.
Another one.
We're almost there!
The third Terminator has been sent. I repeat, the third Terminator has been sent.
Rockets! They're heading this way!
Ah!
Geschafft?
Commander, what's going on?
The 124 destroyed the central core and stopped Skynet.
So is the war over?
For some of us, yes. But just before we destroyed the core, Skynet managed to send 3 Terminators back in time. The only thing in our power now is to send the Protectors to meet them.
Protectors?
The ones that will assure the safety of the people marked for termination. The first Protector has to be Sergeant Kyle Reese. He'll go after the T-800 that's targeting my mother as we speak. By killing her, Skynet will try to erase me from ever existing. The second one will seek to destroy the T-1000.
T-1000?
A Terminator made of mimetic polyalloy, sent back to kill me as a child. A single prototype, created by Skynet. It's too powerful for a single human being. That's why we'll have to send a Terminator of our own. Do you have that CPU that Mac reprogrammed?
I do. You want to send a Terminator to protect your younger self? Won't you be afraid?
I will be. Then, there's the matter of the infiltrator that was sent after you. The war can end for you right now, but the question is, are you willing to sacrifice your future to protect your past? By being here, you've already proven that this is not beyond your capabilities. But I'll leave the decision up to you.
Will I be able to fix my past mistakes?
I always believe that the future's not set. There's no fate but what we make for ourselves. You do have the power to change it, and protect the ones you care about. So, what will it be then?
Ich reise in der Zeit zurück.
I'll do it. I'll go back. Let's hope I won't get killed this time around.
Let us begin then.
Ey. Ja. Ich weiß nicht, was ich über das Spiel sagen soll. Nach jedem Spiel mache ich sowieso so ein Fazitvideo.
John Connor prepared the time displacement equipment to send protectors back in time. He knew that the final battle would not be fought here, but in the past. A resistance soldier named Kyle Reese was the first man to go back to 1984. His objective was to protect Sarah Connor, John's mother. The second one was not a man, but a Terminator. Using the chip Dr. Mack reprogrammed, we took control of a single infiltrator unit, Cyberdyne Systems Model 101. It was sent back to 1995 to intercept the sole T-1000 prototype and protect a young John Connor. I couldn't have someone risk their life to protect me. That's why I decided to go myself. It gave me a chance to right the wrongs of my actions. After 30 years, this war against the machines is finally over. But not all of us lived to see the end of it. We never found Baron's body in the shelter. She never stopped fighting. And if she's still alive, I doubt she ever will. She was the leader we needed in wartime. But I'm not sure if she'll find a place during this time of
Ach Quatsch, die soll gehen und Essen machen, Junge. Ab in die Küche mit dir.
Erin died in that shelter. She believed that her work was helping win the war, and she was right. I hope now she can finally rest. Ryan stayed in the shelter and died. He was a good man, with a good heart. Jennifer and Patrick died at the hands of Terminators in the shelter. I wish there was something I could have done to make them leave.
Ach, scheiß auf die.
Baron asked me to kill Mac, but I couldn't do it. He left soon after my warning, only to be captured by Skynet. We found him alive in one of Skynet's prisons.
Wenigstens der hat überlebt. Verrückter Wissenschaftler.
And as for me, it was time to start over. Listen to me if you want to live.
Okay, am Ende ergibt das fast alles Sinn, ne? Was soll ich jetzt noch im Abschluss sagen? Also, wir haben das Spiel somit durch, wie ihr sicherlich schon gemerkt habt. Und ich werde auf jeden Fall nach jedem Spiel, dass ich hier ein Walkthrough dazu mache, also Gameplay-Video, werde ich noch ein abschließendes Fazit ziehen, wie ich das Spiel fand, die positiven wie negativen Aspekte und ein Abschlusswort. Und ich mache das so, dass ich da eine Schulnote vergebe. Also 1 Beste, 6 Schlechteste, mit Plus und Minus. Und ja, falls ihr noch ein abschließendes Wort zu dem Spiel halt noch erfahren möchtet, wie ich das fand, dann schaut euch aber das nächste Video an. Und ich überlege mir schon mal, was ich als nächstes zocken will. Auf jeden Fall, ja, ich hätte schon Bock wieder auf so ein Ballerspiel nochmal. Noch ein Rollenspiel? Ich weiß nicht, ich habe mehrere im Angebot. Falls ihr bis dahin, also bis in ein paar Tagen, nichts in den Kommentaren schreibt, eure Wünsche oder so, dann, oder beschwert, bei mir hat noch gar keiner was in die Kommentare großartig geschrieben. Ich überlege mir einfach, okay, was ich als nächstes zocke. Auf jeden Fall nichts extrem Langes, das behalte ich mir für später vor. Also, meine Yahudis, bis zum nächsten Video und passt auf euch auf. Haut rein!